Every year, across the wide and dusty plains of East Africa, an incredible natural event unfolds. It's a journey like no other, a survival mission that tests strength, instinct, and unity. This is the Great Migration, a dramatic movement of over 1.5 million wildebeest, joined by zebras and gazelles, traveling through the Serengeti and Masai Mara in search of food and water. In this documentary, we explore the epic journey of the wildebeest, the challenges they face. Life begins on the Serengeti. The wildebeest migration begins on the rich, grassy plains of the southern Serengeti in Tanzania, where hundreds of thousands of calves are born between January and March. This is the calving season, a time of plenty, with short green grasses offering good grazing. Wildebeest calves can stand and walk within minutes of birth, and in just a few days they can keep up with the herd. This ability is critical for their survival. Predators like lions, hyenas, and cheetahs watch closely during this time, as the young and weak become easy targets. Call of the journey. A drive to move north toward fresh grasslands and water sources starts. The herds begin to form long, dusty lines stretching across the plains. Guided by the scent of rain and the feel of the wind, they start the great journey, covering nearly 1,800 miles across some of the most challenging terrain on Earth. This instinct to migrate is not learned. It is something wildebeests are born with, passed down through generations. Traveling in numbers. One of the most fascinating aspects of the migration is the sheer number of animals involved. Along with 1.5 million wildebeest, there are around 300,000 zebras and 500,000 gazelles that travel together. These species have different grazing habits, which means they don't compete for food. Zebras eat the longer, tougher grasses, while wildebeest prefer medium-length grass, and gazelles nibble the shortest blade. This natural cooperation helps all of them survive. Traveling in large groups also provides protection from predators. Where the wildebeests go, the predators follow. Lions, hyenas, leopards, and crocodiles all rely on this migration for food. Lions often wade along the edges of the herds, targeting the young, old, or injured. Hyenas use their strong teamwork to chase down and exhaust their prey. Leopards, though less visible, take advantage of the cover provided by bushes and trees. But the deadliest obstacle of the migration is yet to come. Ahead lies the Mara River, a deep and fast-moving body of water that must be crossed to reach the greener lands of Kenya. It is here that many wildebeest meet their most dangerous enemies. The deadly river crossing the Mara. River crossing is one of the most dramatic scenes in all of nature. As the wildebeest reach the riverbank, they gather in huge numbers, unsure of when to cross. Some stand and wait for hours, while others grow restless. Finally, one brave animal jumps in, and the rest follow in a chaotic stampede. The water is deep and rough, and the current is strong. But the real danger lies beneath the surface. Giant Nile crocodiles, some over 15 feet long, wait patiently. These predators have learned to expect the wildebeests and strike with terrifying speed. Many animals are lost in the water, some to crocodiles, others to exhaustion or drowning. But those that survive reach the lush grasses of the Masai Mara. The journey back south. As the rains return to the southern Serengeti in November and December, the wildebeest begin their journey home. The route is no less dangerous on the way back. They must again cross the Mara River, now swollen with new rain, and again face the crocodiles. The same predators await them, hungry and watchful. But the pull of home is strong. The wildebeest push forward, driven by the promise of green grass and the arrival of the next generation. Their ability to remember migration paths, passed down from mother to calf, ensures the cycle continues. Wildebeest intelligence and social life. Although wildebeest may appear clumsy or foolish, they are actually highly social and aware animals. They rely on body language, calls, and herd behavior to make decisions. When a river crossing begins, it's usually not just one leader. It's the combined pressure and movement of the group that sparks action. Mothers communicate with their calves through grunts and snorts, while zebras and gazelles also contribute to the shared awareness of predators. Scientists have found that wildebeest remember landscapes, track seasonal changes, and even recognize patterns in rainfall. These behaviors show that they are not mindless migrants, but careful travelers on a mission of survival. A race against time. The migration is not just a journey, it's a race against time. Every part of the trek is shaped by nature's clock. If the herds are too late to leave the south, they risk starvation. If they cross the river at the wrong time, they face rising waters and hungry predators. Calves must grow fast to survive the pace. Injured or weak animals are often left behind. The entire movement is one of constant tension and change, with life and death always close together. For predators, this is their chance to feast. For the herds, it is a battle to see another day. But through it all, they keep moving together. The role of rain. The migration is deeply tied to the East African rainfall cycle. Rain brings new grass, and the herds follow its scent on the wind. It may sound simple, but predicting the rain is a complex task. Rain does not fall in the same place or at the same time each year. Climate change is now affecting the pattern, making the journey even more unpredictable. Still, wildebeests are highly responsive. They have developed a deep sensitivity to weather changes, using their senses to read signals from the sky, the soil, and the breeze. This ability has helped them adapt for centuries, but now, change is coming faster than ever. Climate change and human threats. In modern times, the wildebeest migration faces new threats. Human development is spreading into wild areas. Roads, farms, and fences block ancient migration routes. Droughts are becoming more frequent, and rivers are drying earlier than before. In some regions, illegal hunting and livestock competition make it harder for herds to survive. Conservation groups and national parks in Kenya and Tanzania work hard to protect this natural wonder. Efforts include wildlife corridors, anti-poaching patrols, and community education. These actions are important. The wildebeest's role in nature. Wildebeests are more than travelers. They are ecosystem engineers. As they move, they graze the land, fertilize the soil, and shape the plant growth for other animals. Their presence supports species like zebras, gazelles, vultures, jackals, and even dung beetles. Predators rely on them for food, and their movement keeps the grasslands healthy. Without the wildebeest migration, the balance of life in the Serengeti and Masai Mara would change completely. These animals may not look as powerful as lions or as majestic as elephants, but they are key to the health of Africa's savannas. The journey of the wildebeests is one of nature's greatest wonders, a cycle of life and death, struggle and triumph, hunger and hope. Every year, they remind us that survival is a test of movement, memory, and togetherness. From the first steps of a newborn calf to the leap into crocodile-infested waters, the story of the migration is filled with courage and instinct. It is not just the story of one species, but of an entire ecosystem moving in harmony. The epic journey of the wildebeests is not just a migration, it is a miracle that walks the earth. The facts presented here reflect accurate and up-to-date scientific understanding of the Great Migration and its impact. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey across the African plains. If you enjoyed this documentary and want to discover more amazing wildlife stories, please subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with others who love nature. Together, we can celebrate and protect the wonders of the wild.